What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming to you with a review of Ancestral Curse's brand new debut album, In Dreams of Endless Darkness. I want to disclose right now, the founder of this band, Mike Tingatella, and I go back to something like 2003. I have seen him in many different musical acts, most notably Sabretooth, a sort of hair/power metal band. It's a cool amalgamation. Go listen. Also in Animist, a death metal-ish band. I saw them open up for Flesh God Apocalypse in 2014. Great set. He has a pop metal outfit called Neon Stars, which released a single last year. And of course, we have this band, Ancestral Curse, that has been around since 2019. 4 years ago, they released a single called The Dread Sea that does feature on this album. And long awaited, we finally have another release. I could go on and on about how well produced the album is and how clever the songwriting is, but to grab you, I'm just going to tell you right now, this contains what I believe is Trevor Strnad's last recorded performance. For those who don't know, Trevor was the vocalist of the band Black Dahlia Murder. He was an incredible singer, frontman, and also just the biggest metal nerd you would ever meet. It's wonderful that this collaboration saw the light of day. Back to Ancestral Curse. The band describes themselves as horror-inspired extreme metal. I would say it at least vaguely falls under the death metal umbrella, but with many melodic influences. Many of these songs are atmospheric in quality. It's for sure metal, but it makes you feel something. This does not sound like Cannibal Corpse. If I had to describe it as a marriage of two bands, it's Black Dahlia Murder, obviously, and Carrick Ongren. It is every bit as brutal as Black Dahlia while also haunting you in the way that Carrick Ongren does. And without further ado, let's talk about some songs. The album has 8 tracks, but 2 of them are interludes of sorts, so we've got 6 songs here. I'm thinking like Rainbow Rising right away. Every one of these tracks is going to matter, and I was right. The title track hits you right away. Amazing ambiance, great use of keyboards, vibes of, as I said, Carrick Ongren, but also some Emperor here. I'm a huge sucker for this, but the band wrote songs. They didn't just string riffs together. They wrote songs that take you somewhere. The atmosphere made me think of a film score. The power metal band Rhapsody is known for being called symphonic film score metal. That is, a lot of their songs could probably fit in a Lord of the Rings soundtrack. Ancestral Curse is not a power metal band, but it had the same feel. This would fit right in a horror movie. Side note, in most horror movies, it's the music that scares you. Seeing people stab each other to no sound probably wouldn't move you. It's the music, and that's the quality that is captured here. Another thing I'm a sucker for, there's great variation of the drum patterns to move the energy levels and create suspense. Randy Tesser, the band's drummer, he used to play for Tenger Cavalry, definitely a kick-ass enough drummer to just blast beat for the entire 8-minute song, but again, they're creating this cinematic quality instead of just showing off. They wrote songs. Catchy, clever, suspenseful, cinematic, cathartic songs. Moving on. Terror at the Big Top. Trevor, what a talent. You are sorely missed. It was great to hear your voice again. There's some really, really great melody in this track. I hope they can pull this off live. The chorus could have been a symphonic metal piece if not for the blast beat. It's a great melding of styles. I'm again thinking of the Rhapsody comparison. One slight change, this track is really not that far off from it. It's not that much darker, it's just got the blast beat. There's a really funny interlude here that features a pitch-shifted voice along with Mike Tingatella's actual spoken, not pitch-shifted voice. It's half South Park and half real. It's funny. Listen to it. The Dread Sea. This was a single 4 years ago and still manages to sound fresh. It's really cool to hear a heavier pirate-themed track. This is a lot heavier than Ailstorm. As always, the riffs, and in this one particularly, the lyrics, are amazing. It's a very fun track. Watch the lyric video. You'll love it. Last but not least, album closer From the Depths. This was a masterpiece. Amazing energy and atmosphere from the first beat. The interlude preceding this does a wonderful job of setting up the mood before the drums hit. It's another fantastic blend of melody and brutality. Amazing guitar solo by Chris Jones. There's a section in the song, I guess you'd call it the chorus, that just had wonderful melody, Very cathartic. Again, I know I keep using these words, but they're there for a reason. It reminded me of Embrace of the Endless Ocean by Amon Amarth, except that the singing was clean. I messaged the band to ask what this was about. My first guess was the end of Friday the 13th when Jason rises from the lake and tries to grab whatever her name is. I am told it is about the following: creatures being released from the seas as Earth's response to humanity's mistreatment of the planet. So while not exactly the same subject matter as Embrace of the Endless Ocean, they both make you feel rather crestfallen. It's a tremendous closer for a tremendous album. It's perhaps appropriate that I reviewed this just after I reviewed Solemn Vision. They're both New York-based bands, both kind of melodic death metal, but with other influences, and both are absolutely superb. You two should tour together. Alas, I'm getting off track. This releases on November 16th. It's releasing on a Thursday. Come on, you gotta admit that's cool. It is Ancestral Curse's first full length, and with that, they have gained an amazing footing, and I cannot wait to see what they do next. And if nothing else, listen to hear Trevor again. Rock on, dudes.
Hello out there. Yes, hello out there, everyone. I'm Hal Schwartz.
And I'm Flynn McLean. Together we host None But the Brave, a podcast dedicated to the music and career of Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce and E Street Band are on tour right now for the first time in 6 years, and we're taking a detailed look at what's happening on stage in our bi-weekly episodes.
We've also been recently joined by some very exciting guests, including rock journalist Warren Zanes and Stephen Hayden, Backstreet's Magazine founder Charles Cross, and Barstool's Kirk Minahan.
If you're a diehard Springsteen fan, this is the show for you.
So please subscribe to None But the Brave on your favorite podcasting platform, and we hope to see you further on up the road.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.